okay?
I like that. That's
Gotta give the whistle.
You guys finished? You need more time?
We're done.
You done?
Okay.
Done? Maybe? No, it doesn't, don't worry about it. I mean, this is just on the spot. It doesn't matter, right? Just have fun. Alright. So you guys are doing the spaghetti song, right? You decide the hello song. Alright, great. Would somebody from this group mind presenting your idea for the hello song? Don't worry about it. Anything's okay.
So,
Easier said than done.
It's a sign bubble tea.
we just did like the traditional hello song with gestures. You want to show the gestures? Lisa's going to show you the gestures.
Hello, hello. What's your name? My name is Scott. My name is Scott. Hello, Scott. Hello, Scott.
And then we came up with some like alternative ways to present it, which would be using your own name, or came up with other questions. How are you? When's your birthday? How old are you? Where do you live? And what's your favorite food?
So, like, hello, hello, hello. What's your favorite food? I like spaghetti.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, thank you. It's good. It's just when when the song's in their head and they really got it down, that's when you can start having fun with it. You can change the lyrics. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Anybody? Yeah.
What? I'm presenting?
What are your guys' ideas?
One of the things we thought about was when you do the hello song, of course, the gestures are very important, but another idea is to come up with new names for everybody. So a lot of the names in the book are a little bit, American. And then when they're doing their own names, my name is Yoritsugu, my name is Yoritsugu. Yeah, it's kind of
Right.
My name is Takanori. Hello, Takanori. Hello, Takanori. They're kind of working. So,
Yeah.
but if you pick characters that they're all familiar with, and you can give them these characters, so
It's a good idea.
it's like you give them Mickey Mouse, and
That's
you
a
can
good
be
idea.
Mickey Mouse, and you can be hello, my name is Mickey, and then from there you can even change it so that hello, my name is Gorilla. My name
Right.
everybody can. It's silly. It's
awesome.
But at the same time, it's engaging.
It's awesome. They're using different vocabulary. That's a great idea. I'm going to use that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys. Very good. Okay, in this side of the room, they worked on the spaghetti song.
Okay. Well, after a long consideration, we came up with a comprehensive set of gestures for this song. Depending on the level of the student, we may not use them all because we did end up, getting very comprehensive. So we have, Nora, if you want to model for me, we've got, do you like spaghetti? Right, we've got, do you like spaghetti? And then, yes, I do. I do too. I do too. And then that would change for do you want into do you want spaghetti? Okay. And then, yes, I do. I do too. I do too. So working on those gestures would be the first thing.
Very important.
And we might just use a sort of very basic set, like knock out the middle one, if we were having trouble with it. After that, I think this song lends itself to sort of digging back in their vocabulary to see other things that they, can like or not like, and just, use this as a review after you've covered the initial spaghetti, because spaghetti on its own is boring. We all know that.
And then you can even move on to their favorite Japanese foods or anything.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I have about 5 minutes left, and I'd like to just leave about 3 or 4 minutes for question and answer. But I'd just like to leave off on one point before that. I can't stress enough that I'm just going back to what I said at the beginning, that it's not about, honestly, it's not about, you can see from my great example, it's not how much of a singing voice you have or how much of a performer you have, but it's really just how much fun you could have with the kids and how creative, how you could sort of bend the song and warp it into something interesting, making it a game, or changing the lyrics, and making it something more relevant to them. Their favorite, you could change names like favorite superhero, I'm Goku, or something from Dragon Ball, or their favorite foods, or gestures, or use their own name so it's more relevant. And the most important thing, though, is just being confident. Because if you're not confident, like I wasn't when I first started, and the same thing with karaoke, you know, people, they pick up on that. And they're just listening to you, and you're like, you know, and so the kids, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to shut down too. But the more you're out there and showing this is fun, this is okay, you know, they're going to respond to that. Okay? Is there any questions about that? All right. Please, questions. Let's go.
It's not really a question, just kind of like an appreciation for this presentation, because I don't know how many times I've had students who will recall vocabulary by going, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like from a song that they heard.
Right.
Just, and going, like, finding that word that they're looking for from a song. And I know a lot of, like, one of the Japanese grammar teachers at my one school always skips the songs.
Really?
And, yeah, and I'm like, oh, now it seems like a lot more useful than it just being like, oh, let's listen to this and get it over with.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, very honest, when I first started, I had no idea really how to teach them. And I would just put in the CD, you know, hit play and be like, sing! Sing! You know, and honestly, it's true. And I realized the kids, you know, they weren't having too much fun for one. And when I would ask them the grammar, they weren't getting it. So I'm like, all right, what am I doing wrong here? So it's a process. I don't know, do any of you guys play instruments? Any instruments? Okay. Do any of you guys, like if you're learning a song, right? You have to break it down part by part, right? It's the same thing. Like building a house, I don't know, building a car, whatever works for you. You know? Okay.
If I could play a musical instrument, I would bring it to the classroom and actually play it.
Okay. You know, that's an option. If you want to take the time, you know, you learn the song. They're all simple songs. Just strum a few chords. Most of these songs they're in 4/4, just done, done, very slow feeling. And
Maybe change the genre.
Exactly. There's a point at the end of my handout that I didn't get into, but another thing you could do is sort of adopt a character. So, you know, Chris by himself is kind of lame and he can't really sing. But, you know, if I become like, I don't know. Chris, like, yeah, like, I don't know, something like, you know, gives me more confidence. Or I become like the lounge singer. Like, do you want spaghetti? You know, I know it's Shatner. Yeah, I wouldn't do death metal though. But it's true though. Like for one thing, the kids will really like respond to it. It's kind of fun, you know. Like, do you want spaghetti? Like the lounge. I can't really sing, you can say, but it does two things. The kids will be laughing and having more fun, and they'll copy you for sure. And also, like, it just makes you more confident. Well, it's not Chris singing, it's Chris Cool Joe, you know.
With a K.
With a K. So. All right. Any more questions, guys? We got about 2 minutes left. Okay.
Chris, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. I think you have an awesome voice.
Oh, thank you. That's actually why I was hired. Just professional.
Crack at American Idol, I think.
Oh, yeah. With YouTube these days, you know, this is going to be on YouTube. All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, I will end it there for your stay.
Just sing, yeah, just sing. Please, please.
Yeah. All right.
Encore, encore.